I'm doing well, thank you.
Yeah, you guys had 2 new director promotions last month, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, awesome.
Yep, pretty exciting month.
It was a very, very exciting month. You will, I'll hold some of that until you're absolutely ready to get going. And then we'll kind of go from there. I see, is it Tony's on?
Tony is a brand new consultant who signed up yesterday.
Oh my goodness, Tony,
it was a lunch
welcome.
appointment when you and I were talking, and I said I only had 8 minutes.
I remember that. And you left, so you went to talk to Tony, and look at her, she's on our call today. Good for you, Tony.
I don't know if my volume's on.
It is.
Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
I was having a hard time getting on. This is a little difficult.
We have somebody else is calling in from a phone number 3647.
I don't know.
If you can unmute yourself, we would love to know who you are.
I'm not even seeing that one.
I'm seeing 469-808-3647.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
Is that me?
Hi. Hello?
It's there.
Hi, this is Michelle Colombo. Can you hear me?
We can hear you, Michelle. Welcome.
Oh, good. Well, thank you. Yep, you just read off my office number.
Okay, well, we were trying to figure out who that was. We didn't recognize
Okay. Yeah, I heard some other digits, so I was like, okay, not me. You know, so good.
Well, we're just giving everybody a minute to get on. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, Heather.
Hello, how are you?
Yes, great, thank you. It's good to see your smiling face.
You as well.
Heather.
I love your jacket. Hi, Cindy.
Hey there.
You're looking good and like you might be getting a little more refreshed.
Well, I'd like to think so. Not been a lot of sleep this past couple of weeks, but we're getting there.
Well, that's good.
One day at a time, right? One day
That's
at a
right.
time.
That's right.
That's all we can hope for.
Definitely.
I went ahead and started the recording, Judy.
All right, so why don't we get started? Do you want to start, Cindy, or do you want me to just jump right in?
Well, I just want to introduce the fabulous Judy Joel, our U.S. Manager of Field Development. She works with the executives at the Pampered Chef, and she is just phenomenal. We absolutely love Judy. She's been such an assistance to us out here in the field. And I couldn't be more thrilled to put her in front of you guys, our wonderful team, and have the two of you get to spend a little time together today. So I'm going to let Judy take the call over because you guys get to hear from me all the time. I want you to hear from Judy today.
Yeah. Cindy, you are so very sweet, and I appreciate that. And I actually asked Cindy if she wanted to get you guys together because I was just so excited about everything that you achieved in the last, well, not just the last month. It's really been month after month after month of just fabulous growth and excitement. But last month, when you guys all came together and became first month qualified as an executive team, it was very, very exciting. And, you know, I know that we talked about it a little bit, and I'm sure you guys saw me come onto your team page and post a live video and everything else. And, you know, Cindy has been just bragging on you for quite a while. And when she told us last month that she had no doubt it was going to all come together and that you guys were going to reach that next level at the Pampered Chef, we here at the home office, including G. Jonas, also very, very excited for you. And I have to tell you, I was looking at some of the growth that's been going on this team over these past few months, and there's been so much of it. And I just want to take a minute and recognize some of those successes because I think that when things happen month after month after month after month, you don't see that big picture of what's happened over the long term. And I will start off with recognizing, I'm not sure if Crystal is on this call, but recognizing a new senior and then an executive team promotion within your organization, and that's Crystal Jackson and her team. And so that was a huge, huge thing to have a new senior director and a new exec. But also 4 new advanced directors over the past months. Heather Patty, I can see you there right now. Congratulations to you. What month did you promote to executive? Look at that. That was a Freudian slip.
It was. That was foreshadowing.
Yes.
Let's see, February 1st.
February
Christy
1st.
promoted. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then Carol Rasmussen also moved to advanced. Kim Marshall and Elizabeth Fenter. Any of you guys on the call? Maybe not. You'll probably be listening to the recording. So congratulations to every single one of you. New directors of this organization. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 new director promotions in this organization. I mean, that is amazing. Christy Haywood, Erin Warfield, Kim Marshall, Cheryl Roberts. I think Cheryl's on the call. Did I see Cheryl on the call? Cindy Trimble, Lisa Walter, Donna Cooper, I know you're on the call. Congratulations, my darling. Good for you. Amy, I hope I say this right, Mauricio, Natalie Bear, Sandy Jacobs, Sally Patton, Vanessa Patchen. And 2 of those fast track director promotions. Very, very, very exciting. Amy and Vanessa, congratulations on that. Are you guys on the call? No, maybe not, but that's okay. I just wanted you to realize how much success was really, really going on in this team. And here's the thing. The reason all this success is happening is quite simply that you guys are all of you are focused on growing your team and really inviting more people to be part of your Pampered Chef family down there in Dallas and quite honestly beyond. You started with a recruiting goal, and some of you who were there when I came in earlier in the year, you started with a recruiting goal. I think it started off with 66 over a short-term period, and you kind of blew that out of the water in just a few months, and then you reset that goal for 150. And guess what you did to that? You blew it out of the water. And now you've upped the goal to 200 and now to 300 in 2016. And you're only 43 consultants away from reaching that goal of 300 new consultants. And I just wanted you to realize that all that growth that I just described earlier, from the senior and executive promotion in the Jackson organization, to all those advanced director promotions, to those fast track directors and director promotions that are going on in your organization, they all happen for one simple reason: because you're not afraid to share the opportunity. Okay, the opportunity of hosting a show and the opportunity of joining the team. And that growth has led to unbelievable success. And to the point where it's gotten to where you are today, and really the purpose of my call is to really congratulate you all on that very first month of qualification as an executive team, and let you know that we are cheering you on to the finish line. Every single one of you on this call or on this recording, we are cheering you on to the finish line at the end of November, where we can celebrate your success, each director's success for reaching their goals, and of course the entire organization's success for reaching that goal of becoming an executive team. Currently, with your sister director, Crystal Jackson's promotion, there are 55 executive leaders at the Pampered Chef. You guys would become the 56th executive team at Pampered Chef. And there's a few others of you who are working. Cindy, you know this, right? There's a few of you who are working on second month qualification in the month of November, right? And we're cheering all of you onto the finish line. So my hope is that at the end of this month, there'll be 60 executive teams at the Pampered Chef, and it's 100%. Yeah, it's a big wahoo. It's 100% possible. Mm-hmm. So a huge congratulations to all of you for growing your team, for making your Pampered Chef businesses stronger and bigger, and really more than anything else, welcoming so many people. We touch so many lives in this business in so many different ways, from our guests who get to maybe learn how to put great meals on the table in 30 minutes or less, or to understand what it means to have a quality kitchen product in their home, and that life is easier when you have the right products when you're making meals and you're cooking for your family. To our hosts who get our products free or half price and maybe put things in their home that they could never have if they didn't decide to host a show, like a rock crock or a deep covered baker or a double burner grill pan, right? A lot of hosts wouldn't spend that money on those products because they just don't have that money. But as a host, they can see themselves doing it. And of course, our consultants. And that is really our family here at Pampered Chef. All of you who are sharing our mission and our vision of helping people bring their families around the table. So there's so much to be said for becoming an executive team. Now, I thought we would maybe, Cindy, do you have anything that you want to add to that?
Well, I would love for you to share a little bit about what it means to be an executive team, what some of the benefits are to the team, because I've had a few questions on that this past week, and we actually had a situation yesterday where we could have so used that executive hotline.
Yes, there was absolutely an executive hotline. We kind of refer to it as the bat phone. And for those of you who might be in my age group, you know exactly what the bat phone is. But, you know, there's a lot of different perks to being an executive team. And obviously, as the leader of the organization, Cindy has some of those privileges that she is then able to pass on and help you with. And one of those is that concierge line, which we call the bat phone. And basically, all of our executive leaders, they pretty much have a special number they can pick up and call at any time if they have a question about anything. And then there's two people who man that line and know that if it rings, it's an executive calling in because they need help with something. And so if you guys have questions, if there's something you're not sure of and you're not able to resolve that yourself, Cindy always has that ability to be able to reach past, if you will, and connect to get the answers that you need for something or the answers that she needs for something. So having that concierge service is huge. I like to think another big benefit is you get me.
Yay!
We can all laugh about that, but you know, we have a field development team, and obviously there are a couple thousand directors across the nation, and there are 4 of us now. But I am connected to the executives. And so if the executives know if they need something or want something, if they have a question or they need a little bit of help, they can also reach out to me for that help. But even more than that, we have special seminars and training opportunities for our executive leaders. And that specialized training opportunities are things that they then can take back to every single one of you. And when I talk to executives all the time after they come to our executive seminar or they're on one of our calls, they're always telling me about how we use that training to help our team. And that piece that Stephanie Richardson taught at executive seminar, we're going to be bringing that back to our team. So certainly there's added training and growth opportunities, not only for the executive, but for everyone in the organization. So that's another big perk. But I have to tell you quite honestly, and there are others for sure. I could reel them off. Some of them are financial. Obviously, when you move up the career plan of the Pampered Chef, you earn more income. So if any of you are wondering, can I do what Cindy does and can I have what she has? The answer is absolutely yes. And if the question is, will I earn more money? The answer is absolutely yes. And if you want to know specifically, you can take a look at the policy guide. But I'll tell you a huge one is the car allowance that our senior executive, and our national executive leaders are able to take advantage of. But, there's a lot of those things that are like, that we can touch them, they're in our hands and they feel good. But I have to say, and I think I know Cindy well enough to know that she would agree with me here, the intrinsic rewards of knowing that you're part of this, that you guys have come together as a team to create this, I think far outweigh anything else. The lives that we touch, the number of directors in our organization as a result of it, and the consultants that are part of those teams is really the huge benefit, I think. That's in 30 years in this business, it will never change for me. Absolutely, I like to earn the income, but it's nice to know you make a difference along the way while you're doing it, right? Yeah, I see Heather's head going up and down. So that's great.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it is a huge draw for those of you just moving into directorship and working to develop your teams, to bring guests into an executive team. It is a big draw for you to sponsor consultants because people want to know they're joining a team that's going places and that has
That's,
support and
yes.
going to help them be successful. It just attracts people when they find a team like ours.
Yeah. So you should all be very excited about being part of the team that you're part of, and know that you're strong and growing and thriving, and just let them know you are joining. Not only are we going to be able to work together, you're joining one of the fastest growing teams at the Pampered Chef right now. And I think, I just read off those numbers to you. My guess is if I really looked at the numbers across the Pampered Chef, you guys would be in the top 10 fastest growing teams, and maybe even higher than that. I mean, I don't like to make claims, but without having the things, but I mean, it's not hard for me to look at these numbers and see that you're close to 300 consultants for bringing in 300 consultants this year, that you've got to be in that group of fastest growing teams, and that's a very special place to be. So guys, as we go into these last 2 weeks, oh my gosh, is it really, what is it, November 10th today?
Yep.
Tomorrow's my husband's birthday, 11/11. He's an 11/11 baby. And the word baby I still use, I think, sometimes, but that's okay. He always tells me he's a Toys R Us kid, and that's the honest truth. He will always be a Toys R Us kid. As we go into the last 2/3 of the month, we're a third of the way through the month, and as we go into the last 2/3 of the month, I just really want to encourage you to stay focused on your personal goals, for your personal sales goals, and also to stay focused on working, if your director's on this call, to really working with your consultants to help them reach the goals they've set for themselves this month, next month, and beyond. We're in an amazing time of year at the Pampered Chef. For those of you who are new on this call, I know we have a brand new consultant on this call. We actually sell more product from September to December than we do in the first 6 months of the year. So we sell more in these 4 months than we will in January through June. I want you to think about that. Well, it's the holiday season, and people shop more at this time of year. They entertain more. They're bringing their families around the table even more at this time of year. And so, of course, it makes sense. And so this is the time to really make hay, if you will, right? To really take advantage of the selling season and know that, people want our products in their homes at this time of year, and they also want to give it as gifts. And so how can you take advantage of that? And so if you're a director on this call, how can you help your consultants really believe in what is possible at this time of year? How many shows can they hold in November and in December? How can you encourage them to set goals and to really think high, to go above, what they would see as normal, and to know they absolutely can do it, whether it's virtual shows or in-home cooking shows. Help your consultants understand that activity this month and holding shows is a really important piece of the puzzle, not only for them and their personal goals, but for the team and the organization, and so that you guys can all reach your goals. And I would challenge you all to remember to keep out there the 100% activity challenge in your organization. And word choices that you might want to use, that quite honestly I always use with my teams, is simply this. Our goal on our team is that everybody is active every single month. Why? Why would I have that goal for our team? Well, it really is quite simple. It's because you came in business to earn an income. And if you're not active, you're not earning that income. And I want to help you earn the income that you're looking for in your business, whatever those goals may be. And so whether your goal is to hold 2 shows this month or 22 shows this month or somewhere in between, I'm here to help. And if you want to do those shows live or virtually, we have people on this team who can help you do either. So let's go after that together, and let's see what we can create to happen together. And so I'm going to kind of come out of role now and just say, be sure you're really putting that out there, directors. 100% activity in November, 100% activity in December. Because if you finish the year strong, you will start the year strong, okay? But if you finish the year slow, it's going to be a whole lot easier to get things going. Now, granted, most of you are in Dallas where the sun shines all year round, but You don't have to deal with the snow in January that half of the country has to deal with. But it's still, it really is an important piece of the puzzle everywhere in the country. The momentum builds and it continues. So that first challenge of 100% activity on your team is going to be important. And the second challenge for you yourself as a team to be going green. Every director, 100% going green every month, not just November and December, but every single month, because that's how you earn the income, right? I mean, I always say to people, you know, if I love what I do, but if Gene Jonas called me tomorrow and said, hey, we want you to come in and work the entire month of November, but we're not going to send you any money, I would be like, yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't think it works like that. And so you guys are working your business every single day. You're working with your teams and your consultants. Certainly the goal should be to be green and paid at your level every single month. It should be just expected that that's what you do. In the Sparling organization and every organization in the country, I say it's exactly the same. And try to do that by the 28th of the month. Okay, look at that Monday after Thanksgiving as a magic day so that you're not like the last couple days of the month just kind of sweating it out, because we all know that's no fun in the last days of the month, right? So go green, encourage your consultants to go green by 15, which is middle of next week, and you guys go green by the 28th. And know that I and Jean and everybody else here at the home office, I think I came in here for the first time in a week because I've been in the field, and the first thing everybody asked me was how's the Sparling organization doing? Are they going to be re-promoting? You know, we're so excited about Crystal Jackson's organization that they promoted, you know, and they're looking at all these organizations who are really working towards their goals this month. And just know that everybody here is cheering you on too. We might not be in Dallas with you, but our hearts are. Okay, so Cindy, I'm going to turn it back to you. Do you have anything, or does anybody have any questions?
Well, I'd love to open it up. Does anybody have a question for Judy while we have her? Okay, who is in that we're going to be all green this month? I want to hear who is in loud.
Yay!
I think we have some people on mute, but guys, I so believe in each and every one of you. I know we're going to do this. Okay, we're too close to not do it, and we have the top selling month of the year in our lap. So we're so positioned to achieve this goal.
Yeah.
I appreciate each and every one of you and each and every one of your consultants, because this is totally a team effort.
Yes, that is so true. It's never about one person. At these levels, there is just no way that this can be done by one person. It really takes everybody coming together as a team to reach those goals. I totally agree with you, Cindy.
Yeah.
So,
and I wish all our directors could be here. About half of them have full-time jobs and teach and things like that where they can't get on during the day. So hopefully we'll have a lot of our up-and-coming leaders and new leaders and directors listening to the replay and jumping all on board with us this month to make it a spectacular November for our organization.
yeah, I have a feeling that when I come to Dallas the first part of next year, that we're going to be celebrating 2 promotions, not just one. And so I really look forward to seeing you and your team and being able to spend time with you guys once you become an executive team. And that'll happen in the first part of next year.
Awesome.
For sure. Okay.
All right.
All right, everybody. I'm going to say goodbye and head out of the meeting. I don't know if you guys are going to continue, but Cindy, thanks for letting me come on and bringing your team together. And it's really good for me, especially when I'm here in the home office. I've been in the field. I was actually in Tennessee, and I was in upstate New York. So I've kind of like got my charge I always say I get recharged when I'm in the field and I'm around people. But I love Zoom because I can see your smiling faces, and that is awesome. So, all right, guys, I'll see you later. Thanks for having me on, and keep focused on the goal. You can make this happen. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Judy. Thank you so much. And
welcome.
Thank you, everyone else, for joining us. Please know that I am here for you this month if I can help you with anything, any problems or any ideas you need to brainstorm. You have team members that need help. Please, please, please reach out to me, because I want to be here for you guys and make this happen for our team. I know we can do it together. So thank you so much today for joining us. Y'all make it a good week. Bye-bye.